Welcome to the Scenting Guy. This week, Jim will not be joining us. He's having a colonoscopy.
Ooh, TMI.
We have our co-hosts, Sloan and Kaylee. Our care and
we're
ops
taking
managers.
over. Jim needed a break, so we're here to fix it.
Take it away.
Cool. So the name of the episode is
What the
FAQ. So welcome to the Scenting Guy podcast. Here we go.
We're the scenting girls.
Scenting
for
gals.
the day.
And Mike, our illustrious marketing director and podcast producer.
King. So if you don't know what an FAQ is or where ours is, we just updated it really nicely.
Yeah, we should probably answer that question first. Where are the FAQs located?
Go to the website, aromaretail.com.
aromaretail.com. Shout out to our web developers. Honestly, the website is beautiful because of all the hard work.
She's come a long way.
She has. aromaretail.com for all your safe and affordable scenting needs.
We should have Ethan pull up the original website.
Oh, oof. I mean,
we should. Like little side dude. But if you go to the very bottom of the website,
scroll all the way down.
It says FAQ.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah,
just talking about some really important FAQs that unfortunately don't get read a lot.
But they come to us from Instagram, Facebook, people calling in because people still do that.
People still call.
Emails, care@aromaretail.com if you have any FAQs of your own. And maybe we'll answer your burning questions today.
We have a caller on line 1.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
Do you sell the Aroma rice cooker?
That is the top funniest
FAQ. That's probably good.
The phone is a paid actor.
Yeah.
It's an extra.
But on that note, we do not sell the Aroma rice cooker. I think you can get it at Walmart.
Yeah.
We get a lot of questions about that. Just because it says Aroma doesn't mean it's us, you know?
Similar branding and colors from what I've seen. So easy mistake.
It's just like Aroma.
Yeah. But I think it's still green, which is hilarious to me.
But that's not us.
We actually got a bad review for the rice cooker. That was what the FAQ.
Wow. Okay, so just to clear the air, we are not the rice cooker company. If you're here for rice cookers,
get out. Gotta go.
We can set your space though.
Exactly.
Easy.
It's about the same size.
We don't even eat rice here.
Yeah, we're all trying to get skinny for summer. We don't do carbs. Okay,
let's crack in.
You know, the FAQ, it has a lot of nice stuff. We got machine stuff, fragrance stuff, miscellaneous stuff, shipping stuff, which is really important. So you guys need to listen.
Yes. Well, I think that's good that we're both here because then it's like the intersection of ops and care and marketing. Wow. Yay. Oh my gosh. Let's do it.
We all meet.
Right.
So we'll do like machine related.
Okay. So machine related questions. What do we got?
Some really important ones on the FAQ. For the Scent Machine Professional, do you need an air switch kit? If you don't already know, the air switch kit is an optional attachment for the machine. It's more for people that barely have their air turning on. It makes things a little complicated, so you do not need it. Unless you really want to save oil, but
if you're scenting smaller spaces, it's not necessarily needed all the time.
If your air is turning on a few times a day, you do not need the air switch kit. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah. Probably also another thing to consider is like where you live, your climate. There's so many factors that go into how your machine is going to use the oil.
Yeah.
Cool.
So no, you don't need it. And I recommend don't get it at first. Just see how it is. And if you think you need it, you can get it. Won't
upgrade.
You want to do a shipping question?
Yeah, let's do a shipping question.
I feel like
because the shipping question's a little problematic.
I feel like
maybe we should just start off with our turnaround time and stuff like that.
Yes, I think one question that we get a lot is people calling in saying, "Where's my order?" Fair question to ask because sometimes the carriers aren't always the most transparent. It might say, "Oh, your order's been received," but where is it? Where is my order? So basically, our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours for every single order. The 48 hour is kind of the max because we're making everything from scratch.
Especially the candles.
Yes.
And we don't ship or work on Sundays. We are open Saturdays now, little dabble in that.
Shout out Saturdays.
Boom.
But for wax stuff, we make it by hand. So it has to sit overnight.
Yep.
So if you're going to order a candle, expect it to be 48 hours.
Yeah.
Please.
But that's really the max. And then the great thing is too, if you do call in or email and say, can I check on the status? We're happy to do that for you. We do it all the time.
Even though you do get your tracking in your email.
It's true. But yeah, if something gets, I don't know, lost in the post, for instance, we can definitely also, we'll file a claim and try to track it down to the best of our abilities as the shipper. That's just one of the beauties of having a great care team and just a dedicated team all around is we want to get you your stuff.
Yep.
So cool.
That part. But probably like one of the biggest questions we get is the USPS priority 1 to 3 shipping days. When you select that, don't do that on Friday afternoon.
Fair.
Just saying. Because when it's the weekend, it's not a business day really. So that's, unguaranteed. But
well, and I'm just thinking about this past week or so, we had a holiday. So the USPS isn't running on holidays and stuff like that. So another thing to keep in mind too.
But you could probably clear this up. When does the 1 to 3 business days start? It doesn't start the moment you place your order because we have to process it and receive it like in the system.
So I would say our 24-hour turnaround time, that's the beginning. As soon as the carrier picks it up, which we're Pacific time, so around 1:30, 2 p.m. Pacific time every day, that's not a holiday, we get a pickup. And then that's when your time starts, basically, is as soon as it starts in the carrier's truck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if they don't pick up till the next day, it starts the next day.
True. Yes. And we ship international. I feel like that's another question that we get regarding shipping too. Yeah.
International besides Mexico.
Maybe one day. Yeah. But yeah, we got.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Different area codes. We got you.
Oh, I was going to say a song, but that's not appropriate.
I was going there too, but I was like, let me not.
It's so great that the country that is the closest to where we are, we can't ship to.
Yeah.
But our friends in Canada, we got you.
We got you, Canada. We're gonna figure it out. We're figuring out Mexico for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think another one of the top questions when people are kind of looking at the environmental scenting fragrance world, they're probably wondering like, what is pure grade fragrance oil? Like, what makes us different? So maybe you can answer that.
Well, the pure grade fragrance oil is based on essential oils that you put in your water diffusers or whatever, but it is safer because we remove all the allergens. Impossible to get an allergic reaction unless it's just in your mind. So there's that. But we also remove all the toxic VOCs. It is safe for pets, kids, all the things. And we're using the same hotel fragrances, so they don't need the public's consent to diffuse it. And so we're using that same formula. And even our wax products, we, use soy wax and everything. So it's all safe.
Yes.
So very pure.
I think that's really important.
I like to call them triple distilled.
Triple distilled.
That sounds
like a good drink.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's just the alcoholic in me.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's a pure grade fragrance oil.
Yes.
Again, safer than essential oils. We don't recommend you use it as essential oils or whatever, but it's not going to kill you. Mm-hmm. Don't drink it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of us use the stuff. We have pets at home. Mm-hmm. In my case, I have 3 animals living with me. So
your husband?
No.
Yep.
Not counting Ian. So let's go through what are some other like common scenting questions that you feel like you get?
Lately we've been getting a lot of questions of if we have a scent that smells like this.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's like a perfume or a different brand or whatever.
And the answer is yes, we have it.
Well, we should, but we have 100 scents. So it's definitely encouraged to purchase samples on the website. They're $2.45 a piece. Free shipping in the US. We have a fragrance test that we've put a lot of thought into that you can take and it suggests some, or you can email us at Karen. We can pick your brain on that. But we do have customers that will send in a little sample of their like favorite scent if they're really dying to see if we have something similar.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times I feel like we do have something equivalent. It might not be the same name, but it's in the same realm. And if you don't know already, we have a Baccarat fragrance, Le Grand Rouge.
LGR, baby.
Yeah. So we're always trying to think of new stuff. The lemongrass is like top of mind for me. Our lemongrass stuff is coming back soon.
They're coming back for summer.
Let's go. Lemongrass and aloe is like maybe good. Top 3 for me.
Yeah, me too.
I love her.
It's so good.
I would never think I would have a lemongrass in my house, but the aloe.
It's different.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I love that. I love the variety because you might have something that you love from somewhere and we can find something that's pretty close to it.
Yeah.
And another fun thing that we like to do in the factory is if somebody has a good idea, like, oh, I like this fragrance and this fragrance, we'll mix it together and see if it smells good together. And I feel like that's another question that we get is like, can you mix the scents? Absolutely, you can.
I do that at home. It's kind of a new thing since we've started to do it. I do it at home. Some of my favorite combos, Mary Cranberry and Link.
Ooh.
Link is a good mixer.
Nice. I like that. I did a lemongrass and Pacific Breeze.
Ooh. So good.
A little spray and
I'll do the lemongrass with the lemon ginger.
Ooh, I like
for
that.
your lemon bathroom.
My all-time favorite is coconut spice and eucalyptus forest.
Nice.
That one's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the name of it?
That's actually what Mandalay Bay smells like.
The combination of the whole space.
You get the eucalyptus coming up from the spa.
I love that.
And some other like scent related questions we get a lot at the Smelly Bar and stuff are like newer hotels, like the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas, like what they're scenting. Since we don't service any of the hotels, which is another question we get a lot, we're not going to know what a new hotel is using. All we can do is really go in and visit. So like Fontainebleau, I thought it smelled like our Focus scent from our mood collection.
That's the beauty of being in Las Vegas.
Yes,
though.
Go sniff it out. But then we had a customer come in that like smelled Black Orchid and they like swore it was Fontainebleau. So I don't know. Sometimes we kind of have to go off of customer recommendations, but for the most part, we'll go and smell the hotel.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. We're like 10 minutes away from everything. Yeah. We're a geographical anomaly.
We're so good.
We can go sniff around.
Sniff it out.
Whenever we want.
Literally. Yeah.
But now I'm like a scent snob. So whenever I go down to the strip, I'm like, it's weird.
We're like, oh,
you okay?
She's part bloodhound.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
How did the sample blotters work?
My gosh, I was literally about to click on that too.
Some of these are a little triggering, but the sample blotters come in like a large Q-tip form. We dip it in the fragrance oil. It comes super saturated. And then we individually seal them with their names on it. So a lot of people will think like, oh, it's not a bottle I can use. No. It's not.
Yeah.
But you can, obviously preview the scent. Some people like to put them in like a little shot glass and it scents a space like under their car. You just get creative with it.
Well, my mom works in an office and I'll send her samples sometimes and she'll just like swipe them under her desk and it kind of refreshes like the space. Yeah.
Good tip.
Yeah. So pro tip,
just use them.
Right under your nose too.
Well, maybe not recommended.
Yeah.
That might be a little strong.
Mustache.
Oh my God.
That's the secret. That's how you stay looking so youthful and fresh.
Dapper.
Oh my God.
What's your most triggering question that we get at least? Because a lot of the questions and the FAQ stuff on the website affects production. So what is like do you have a top?
That's hard because I don't know if I'm triggered by anything because I'm not answering the calls like you guys are. If I had to hear the same question 10 times a day, that probably would break me a little bit inside. But luckily, I'm protected from that.
We'll protect you, sweetie.
I was going to say anything maybe like app related, like how listen, sometimes we're a little
Deep
technically challenged, right?
The app.
I feel like I even get
technology's hard,
If something doesn't work on the first try, I'm like, ah!
And us being obviously away from the customer, doing everything on the phone, it's hard.
We
try our best.
Well, and we have like the ability to video call people, right? So I feel like that helps a little bit, but that must be so difficult to see what the customer is seeing and try to interpret that in a meaningful way.
From far. It's tough.
Yeah. But feel free to come by the smelly bar at any point.
Please.
If you're in town,
bring your problems in person. Over the phone, it's a little challenging.
We're like right next to Allegiant Stadium.
We're cool. It's a fun time.
You know, if you ask nicely, we'll show you the factory.
Get a tour from the scenting guy.
Absolutely, yeah.
A one-on-one tour.
Okay, what else? There's like some miscellaneous questions. Is there anything that stands out?
There was, can I clean my unit with soap and water? So for all of our machines, you should not use soap and water to clean out the canister on the inside. You really don't need to clean it. I never really clean mine, but if you are going to clean it, in between scents, rubbing alcohol or cheap vodka, not good vodka, cheap. But you'll just put a little bit in your canister in your machine and run it like it's fragrance oil for just a little bit, like 30 minutes to an hour. But soap and water is going to leave residue, so don't do that.
Yeah. Another good one that I see on here is, will the oil refills work for reed diffusers and room sprays? That's something that we would say no. Don't do that. It's just a different formula. So basically, we're using the same base fragrance.
Yes.
The pure grade fragrance oil, it's the same across the board. The base is different. So for a reed diffuser, for a room spray, a linen spray, the percentages are different. The formula changes from product to product. So that's why I would say don't do it, because a 4 ounce and a 27 is going to have a higher percentage to base ratio than a room spray. So that's why you can't use them as refills.
And they just work in different products. And also, the gallon linen sprays don't work in the machines. I know some people try to get away with that because it's a little cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't perform the same.
It sounds like a cheat code until you try it, and then it's not going to smell the same. What about subbies?
Subbies! Our beautiful subscription program that we've redone, and it's beautiful. The 4 ounce bottle and the wax melts, which is new. You get a free little melter when you first sign up, so do that. Those are every single month on the day you sign up. And then the 27 ounces are bi-monthly. You can go on there and skip your month if you need. You can pause it. You can do cool stuff on there.
Message us and say, I want to switch it up and change my fragrance. And we'll totally do that for you. Or you can do it on your...
Or you can manage your own. The website is great. It has a lot of good content. So look there first.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, absolutely. Check out the website. Do the fragrance test. That's so fun.
Every time I do it, I get a tune, and I try to change my answers too, but it just goes to a tune, and I'm like,
it's meant to be. The universe is telling you something.
Tuna. It's not my favorite scent, but I try to mix it up.
Yeah.
What does yours get?
I think one time I got like white cashmere,
Ooh,
which not bad.
I like that one. What about you?
She's really cute.
Yeah, that one's low key.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. What about you, Ray Ray?
I switch it up a lot. I do seasonal.
Yeah.
Well, like when you do the fragrance test, what's the scent that pops up?
I always get black orchid.
Oh,
that's a classic. Yeah, that's a classic. Well, one other thing that we were talking about yesterday is like what your favorite fragrance says about you.
Just a little side.
And I think we know each other's, but like I'm curious to know what your favorite fragrance is. And then we're going to judge you.
Are you using Bright Sunshine at home still?
No, right now I got lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
Nice.
Because I can get it in off season.
Ooh, perks, job perks.
Yeah.
But usually it's coconut spice.
Ooh.
That's my all-time favorite.
I respect it, but but it's not for everyone.
It's personal for me. It's like Mandalay Bay has my good memories.
Right there in the core.
All right, I appreciate it.
I think I brought that up, and I told you this earlier because I feel like a lot of fragrances just have a personality, like because we're crazy and we work here.
Yeah. We personify. The
I feel like, especially at the front, with us girls, we're like, like Link last month for the scent of the month was that girl, like very subtle,
honey,
and stop trying to make fetch happen.
Period.
But I don't know, just they have that's my favorite scent. We all know, but I like lemongrass and aloe.
Yes,
she's a soft girly.
Yeah, I would say lemongrass and aloe. That's like top tier. But Link is like so like fresh and clean. So I feel
like Attune being my thing for the fragrances, I'm like, whoa,
pause.
She's hardcore. Like she's just like bam in your face, bunch of citrus,
right?
Citrus and woodsy, but you know,
a
tuna. Exactly.
That is classic. I love that. Awesome. Well, I hope that we answered some questions today.
Are there any other burning
definitely answered all of my questions.
Did we? Okay.
You can just email us.
Listen,
or walk up front, you know?
Like and subscribe, email us, call us, message us on Instagram.
Don't call us too much.
Because we're so busy.
We're getting
at
busy.
The smelly bar.
We're busy.
You might have to leave a message and we'll call you back.
Exactly. Or you'll get someone
let's drop a coupon code on them.
Yes. What is it? FAQ?
FAQ?
FAQ for...
I like it.
What's a good discount code?
15% off.
15% off?
Everything.
Everything.
Let's go.
Besides a subscription. And you can read about that too. What the FAQ?
If you want to know. Yeah, read the FAQs and they'll tell you why.
Awesome. Right. Thank you guys. Hopefully Jim's colonoscopy goes well.
Yeah. Well, pray he heals very well. I don't know.
He's not having
We'll co-host some other time.
A joke.
That is really personal. So.
All right. From the Scenting Gals.
Thanks, guys.
Scent your space.
We'll see you next time.
Go fragrance yourselves.
Yeah, go fragrance yourself.